Starting. I can't see. Yes, we appear to be starting. Hello, welcome to Simon in Mystery Action. And we're here in the mystery location. You can look in comment, you can tell me in comments where the hell I am. But here we are. I'm here. I'm here in Lear. And this is the Cornelius Tower. 14th century tower that was once part of the city walls. And then in the early 20th century, this rather spectacular clock face was added. And it's one of the features of Lear. So we're here in Lear. That was the mystery. This is the action. Let's go and have a look around Lear. Right. I shall need to go into a dark alley to read any comments that are there. And I shall change you back now to look at wide view on 66. There we go. We'll go over the bridge. I'm not sure what the name of the river is here, but we're going over a river. So, I've spent a couple of hours here already. Finally managed to find somewhere to eat, and they didn't accept my bank card. They had to have use either an app that I didn't have or cash that I didn't have. Fortunately, I was able to pay with my regular bank app. It was a bit of a faff because there wasn't much internet connection. So here we are. I drove over this bridge to get to the car park, where I found one parking space left this morning. So you can see the back of the tower, which is of course a cafe, and that was one of the markets there that we were stood on. We'll go to that later. But this is a town not far from Antwerp, really. It's about like 20 minutes from Antwerp, so it's about an hour from me. There was a sort of a bustling market. Hang on, I was going to go into a dark alley, wasn't I? I shall have to go somewhere else. Under a tree, that will do. Maybe I can see you under a tree. Ducks. I have to be careful where I go in case live chat. Doesn't appear to be anybody in live chat. Well, I'll just keep going, and you can enjoy the replay. But this is Lear, so yes, about 20 minutes from Antwerp. Very cosy town. I've been here before a couple of times. Once with my eldest son when we were doing driving practice. Once I came on my own and got a fine for driving through the streets where I shouldn't have been driving, but there was no real indication that I shouldn't be driving there, and I only found out I got a fine when it came through the post. So that's my memory. But it's a rather pleasant town, especially on a day like today. Now, don't ask me. You know me, you know the form. Don't ask me about the history. I didn't bother to look it up. I only decided to come here. It was a mystery where I was going to go until about, like, 10 minutes before I set off. But it's a nice town. We should be going back over that bridge there. Still nobody there. Must be lots of other things happening today, or I was very late with the advert, and the advert wasn't entirely clear what was going to happen. It was just going to be mystery action. I was looking at going into the countryside, but I should probably do that tomorrow, just for my own amusement. Oh yes, the main news is Nick, my youngest son. He is going on his first sort of big adventure with his car. He and a friend are driving to Prague in Czechia. from on Sunday. Apparently it doesn't take much longer than driving to England, so there's no big fuss there. And they've managed to get some accommodation there for a really good price. Quite decent accommodation too, from the photos that they showed. So they're going to have a good time. And Kimberly just messaged when I told her, so she's extremely jealous. But she's in Taiwan having a good time, so yeah, that's relative. Yes, so you get truck noise, and the market is finished. That means so the market square should be starting to clear, and we'll be able to see the buildings better. Now I'm just rambling here because I can't see whether anybody's joined. I know that still no guitar, and Robert liked my link on Discord, so at least 2 people know about that this is happening. So we're now coming into the central market and the town hall of Lear. Just hoping that my signal is still strong. As you can see, plenty of old buildings. Somebody was a bit upset that I was live streaming or filming or something. So I ignore them when they do that, pretend I don't understand. But do not walk down the middle of the road. I am fairly conspicuous. So, this is the town hall to the right. It's also the tourist information centre, which is handy. It's quite spectacular. Yes, all the market stalls have closed up. Right, turn around and have a look at that. Get a better look at the town hall with its rather fancy tower. Walk through the market. I may have to refresh my other phone in case you're there and it hasn't picked up the signal or something. There we are on the tower. You see, the tower dates from 1369. Quite old. Very typical, like Flemish gables and cafes and such. I nearly went to a cat cafe, but I saw on the window that they also didn't take cards, just cash and a particular app you had to use to pay. That's why I didn't go in there. Otherwise, I'd have sat having lunch stroking cats, which would have been fun. Let's go that way. You get a nice view. The Eikenboom, the oak tree, is the name of that building. And you can rent it. It's too good. Building work as usual. Gothic, more Gothicry. I can't see. I'm going to have to put you down in a minute and see if I can see if there's anybody there. There doesn't appear to be a way out of this street. I'm just going to say, oh, hello. Well, I hope you're enjoying it so far. On these shows, it's interactive. You have to do your own research to the places that I go to. You have to Google it while you're watching and find out what the history of Lear is. As far as I could tell so far, it doesn't go back much beyond the 13th century. So not as old as some places. We're heading towards Sushi Corner. I think there's lots of metallic noises. Yes, once the market has gone, it's a fairly bare place. The sun's gone in. I can see comments now because the sun has gone in. Who else is there? There's somebody else there, isn't there? Judging from the icon. I can't see who it is. Is it UFO Bob? It's a bit early for UFO Bob. He's come for Miss Story. He thinks Miss Story is cute. I'm sorry, there's no Miss Story here. Just a mystery. Well, there's Miss Story. There, is she cute? Who is it? I can't tell. I have to expand. Oh, Sam van Rulen. Oh, all right. Hey, Sam. Goeiedag. That's lang geleden. Zitten in Leer. Tell everybody about Lear, Sam. Sam is from Belgium, so he probably knows about Lear. And can tell you everything about it. Save me the trouble. Yes, I'm in Lear today. Yes, it was like a last minute thing. It was either the Flemish Ardennes. I was looking at places to go, and Lissabeke and Damme near Bruges. Very picturesque little villages, but with the emphasis on little and like a nearly hour and a half drive. I thought no. And I was looking at places in Limburg and sort of Vlaams Brabant. I thought, bloody hell, there must be something sort of easier to get to that has things I can show people. And I sort of remembered Lear and I thought, oh, I'll go there. It's not too bad. That's free parking. That was a bonus. Yeah, let's go down here. So I did. And here we are. You don't know, you know nothing about Lear. Well, yeah, to be honest, I don't know anything about Lear either. And I couldn't be asked. I mean, like I was saying before, I had 10 minutes. I sort of decided the last 10 minutes before needing to go somewhere, I thought, okay, I'll go there. I mean, my advert was very open-ended. Giving me the flexibility to like, just give up entirely and stay at home. But I only had one bottle of beer left. I had no wine, and I'm trying to save money. So it would have been a show without alcohol, unfortunately. Today is the show without alcohol because I've driven here, so Lear, here we are. The house of Den Bogart, broad house with plastered and painted I can't remember what gable is in English. Oh, I'm forgetting my English. It goes back to the 17th century. Oh, okay. Oh, that's apparently a historic house. It just looks like a house to me. Okay, well, there you are. It used to be a Roman town. Okay. Ah, right. UFO Bob. Ah, UFO Bob is here. Yeah, we saw Miss Story, UFO Bob. She was wearing a pink bathing costume. You missed her entirely. However, you did not miss the mystery. The mystery is, well, the mystery place is. Ask Sam, ask Still No Guitar. They'll tell you where we are. Used to be a Roman town. Oh, right. Right, so it goes back way beyond the 13th century then. Well, that's cool. Ah, here we are. Let's go and have a look at the fountain. Always building, always restoring and building and stuff. If you need to pee, don't watch. Oh, right, yes, we're heading towards the church, aren't we? Yeah, I'm going to go that way. I have to be careful. I have to not go too near the church. The 4G signal is a bit rubbish near the church. So I discovered when I had to pay for my coffee and soup, or my tea and soup. So I'm keeping an eye on my broadcast here. Hang on. Can't go in there. It's blocked off. What are you saying? Hey, the J-Vlog. Wow, that's a long time ago. Hello. So, yes, I mean, Leah's all right. I mean, I've kind of like almost exhausted the possibilities of Leah, having been here since 11:30 this morning. So, whether I'll come back again in the immediate future is another matter. Ah, Teenan, that's loud. What was loud? That truck, or the car on the cobbles or something. Simon is going to church, going to a church to look at. Beyond that, no. Have a river. Sam, can you tell me what river this is, please? I have no idea. It's rather pleasant, Teenan. Not Teenan, I've never been to Teenan. Leah is quite pleasant. On a sunny day. At least. Okay, there's the church. Keep an eye on my 4G. Oh, the fountain was loud. Oh, right, yes. There's a slight delay between what I'm seeing and what you're seeing. That's right. So an interesting bell pull. this is like the specklagen layers of bacon, the layers of bacon building style with natural sandstone and red brick. Quite common for the 16th century, I think, 17th century. There you are. I've told you something interesting and different and new, possibly. And there's building work going on again. Still go so far so good. Still getting a signal. I'll let these people go past. Oh, that's a nice door. I've taken the varnish off. Right. Ah. So he was born here, or what? St. Gomarus. Oh, it's either the Scouts or the Chiro. I think, no, Chiro is the KLJ. Catholic Youth League. There's lots of like rather dubious youth organisations.
Can you make a picture of
I'm doing a live stream, so you can wave to my audience if you like. Okay. There you are, the youth of Lear. Just wave to you. This is the St. Gomarus Church. It's rather big. Perhaps that's why they put it on the edge of town, because it was a bit big. Sam's doing a great job. You can come again next week, Sam. I'll tell you, if I go to a city that you could look up. Possibly you're here every week and you're just lurking, like you said. Oh, this is where I had coffee and soup and where my Wi-Fi cut out, so be careful. Check for my signal, don't go in there. Okay, wonder if you can go in. No, maybe my signal will go. There's another old building over there, let's go and have a look at that. An old building boarded up, an old building awaiting restoration, and this is this is the restoration of St. Gomarus Church. Right. Oh, so it's under construction, so I can't really go in anyway. The Holy Ghost building. All right, restoration of the Holy Ghost building. The Holy Ghost needs restoring. Okay. Right, what's this building? This looks older than the church, actually. Let's have a look. What does it say? Hand here to tell me interesting facts. Oh, right, it's possibly the oldest extant building in Lear. Built shortly after 1200. Oh, cool. Not every day you see an 800-year-old building. And here's a defunct water pump. I wonder if it is defunct, because, oh yes, it's defunct. Have a look at the chapel from this side. Yes, it looks fairly old, doesn't it? There's a let's go in there. I can see your comments when I go in there. So in the shadow. It's like a little courtyard. No, it's like a courtyard for people's houses. Ah, right. You got a bit work in half an hour. Oh, right. On Saturday. All right. Thanks, Sam. Bye. Compression artifacts look quite artsy. Oh, right. So was there a bit of there's a bit of like signal loss, probably causing smearing, digital smearing. Come and watch Simon's live stream and get digitally smeared. Right. So, our main source of information about Leah has now had to go to work. So you're back to me, who is no source of information at all. It's all right having cobbles. I suppose it would have been also noisy with horses and horse-drawn carts on the cobbles. There would have been fewer of them. So now it's just noise all the time. I have a balcony. Serious balcony. This is where the houses start to look a little bit like Antwerp and Ghent. Hey, Robert. We're in Leah, which is spelt liar, which is what my Google Maps said. You know, you have arrived in Liar. I'm a liar. We're in Leah. Well, it looks a bit like. So if you substitute the E for an A, then it's liar, but it's Leah. There's some greenery over there. I wonder how much of the greenery there is. I think Leah just consists of people driving around, trying not to sort of drive in no driving areas and trying to find places to park. Oh, look, the church. Let's go towards the greenery. This is a sort of a bridge there. Must be 2 o'clock. Is it 2 o'clock? Yes, it's nearly 2 o'clock. The church is bonging. Ooh. All right, let's walk down there. Let's see if we can walk down that path towards that old-looking building. Another quaint bridge. Traffic. Leah consists mostly of traffic. SUVs trundling around looking for parking. Oh, there we go, 2 o'clock. Boing. Well, so far it's been very pleasant, I have to say. I think possibly an ice cream on a day like today would be handy. So I should be looking for that after the show. All right, go on the rather dull motorway all the way back home. All right, let's point you at the river. Oh, still just talking amongst yourselves. Unfortunately, yes, the nice bits of Leah run out quite quickly. Let's do all towns that I've visited so far. They have hello cats. Meow. Hello. Hello. They come in. Hey. What's that? Let me see. What's he see? Seeing something. Watch out, run cat, move cat. Damn it. Okay, annoying driver. An SUV stopped by a cat. Hello, oh, hello. Hello. Welcome, you're star of the show. Oh, yes, and I didn't get to go to the cat cafe. I know you're here. Yes, thank you. You stopped a BMW SUV. Very good. Yeah, that was unexpected and fun. So, noisy BMW, quiet river. I hope this building that I'm walking to is worth it after all this. It looks quite pleasant, but it just could be small and temporary. It looks kind of 17th century-ish. It's interesting, like tunnels going underneath to let the river through. That's what caught my attention. Meow! Yeah. It was having a fight with another cat and then spotted something in the bushes. Possibly another cat that I didn't notice. It's certainly quieter, away from all the traffic and the cobbles. Hello. Some kind of tit. Oh, it's a wagtail. Oh, tennis. All kinds of ASMR noises. Who's that? Oh, my friend in Yamaguchi liked my advert. Curious what this building is, whether you can get to it, or whether it's like destined for restoration or something. Right, I'm trying to. The sun is shining on your comments again. I think this leads to a park. We could go to a park. That would be nice. I could sit on the bench and rest my feet. I've been walking since like 11:30 this morning. Right, he won, obviously. Yes, it's some kind of like 17th century thing. Yeah. Perhaps it's some kind of a mill or something. Kind of cool. Let's have a look. Oh, you can go in. Or is it just a bridge? It's just, yeah, it's just like a house bridge thing. Very weird. It's just come empty. What's on the other side? Right. Very rural. Well fed. It was a rather sort of, yes, rather well-built cat. I don't think it was wild. Right, hopefully my 4G will not disappear. I'll walk through quickly, past the Easter eggs, it say this is? The Groot Spui. It's a sass house built by the building masters of the Keldermans family between 1508, yes, the 16th century, and 1516. All right, it's like for regulating water between one river and the next. Okay. So let's have a walk in this park area. It's a sensible idea. Hope there's another place to sit down. Well, I've done my not 10,000 steps for today, but enough. I've done enough steps today. I've got an app that tells you you've done enough. You can have a rest now. That's what you want. Ooh. It looks kind of wild over there. Untamed. A bit like that inland area in Coolhem last week. It's very tame over this side. Have you all fallen asleep yet? I'm on in the background while you're doing other stuff. That is my function. And you're getting it for free. You don't have to pay for the app. You just get me sonorously sending you to sleep. There you are, watching and listening to my show, and then like 15 minutes later you sort of wake up and go, oh, right, yeah, and then start listening again. I can imagine. Here's a bench. I'm going to make use of it for a second. Because you've all stopped talking, seemingly. I seem to be still... I'm still broadcasting, yes. I can see myself. It's rather boring houses outside. I shall move it this way, perhaps. There we are. Have a tree and me. I just need to relax a little bit. How long have I got left? Oh, God, 20 minutes left. Oh, well, I won't stay here too long then. 20 minutes of me sat on the bench is not going to be the most exciting thing. Hang on. All right, that's... Oh no, it's frozen. Where's it frozen? Go up, yeah. Oh, no, go down. Whoa, where's it gone? There we go. Go, yeah, whoa. It's very sensitive, this... it won't scroll. Why is it not scrolling? There you are. What was the last comment? You're talking to yourself, sleepingly. Yes, I need a rest because yesterday at work I had to sort of, with one of my colleagues, we had to, tiles, so we had to take tiles to a house that me and the builder are going to lay the tiles at on Monday at 7:15 in the morning. And these tiles weighed, if I'm not mistaken, 2 pallets and a half of tiles, and they weighed 35 kilos for one tile. Fortunately, they were packed as one tile, and there were 70 of them, which my colleague and I carried from the trailer to the back of the garden where the terrace was going to be laid. So that was that, and then there was another set of tiles which were only weighed 30 kilos a tile, and I was sent on my own to do those. So I was a bit tired. You're talking to yourself, still no good. I talk to myself when I'm doing this. I don't talk to myself at home. Not out loud, anyway. Okay, right. I've no idea where I am, and hopefully, geese. Okay, sorry, squirrel. If I go that way, I can get back into town. We shall see. $91. No, I don't want 91. I want 66. Okay. Back this way. With a bit of luck, there'll be a way back into town that has nice historic bits. That looks quite nice over there anyway. It's like fields and trees and whatnot. The Nete Valley, it's called. N-E-T-E Valley. Ah, that's what the river is. This is the river Nete. Nete. I know now. Right, there's the church. Kind of. I could go back down that way. The houses look a bit modern and dull. There's possibly a slightly more interesting route over there, or not. We shall see. This isn't the bit here. This is the bit you can fast forward if you watch the play. Pointy thing over here. I think it's a bridge, and the architect of the bridge obviously did that because otherwise it would be utterly dull. Yes, it's a bridge. There's that pole thing is to hold the tension wires for the bridge. I can hear cuckoos. Wow, it's sunny. Can you hear the cuckoo? I can vaguely hear it. And traffic noise. I think I'm more or less obliged to go past the ugly houses. There's no option. Functional. Functional. That's what they are. He said, being as polite as possible. PJ Dennis. P. Dennis. Penis. Well, this is not the most action-packed mystery live stream. So the sort of subtext title, when it asked me to write a description on my advert, I just put ubiquitous hashtag live stream, and that is much more appropriate. It is a ubiquitous Simon live stream. Okay, we're getting dog action here. Yappy dog action. Is that loud enough for you, Bob?
Get out.
Yes, finished. Stop, 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 dog. So cats, dogs, all kinds of stuff. I think people have fallen asleep. Right, we appear to be sort of gradually making our way back to older bits. The old YouTuber makes his way back to older bits. There we are. Already looking old. Cobbles, brickwork, peeling paint, all the authentic trappings of an oldish churches. It's not that old, this one, I don't think. Looks 19th century to me. Yeah. Regular street, regular cars. Regular fire hydrant. I don't think Lear is equipped for mass tourism. There's not a lot of tourist stuff here. Right. Relatively old buildings, not spectacularly old. Largely unremarkable. Oh, building work. Shriveled balloons. Oh, right. All right. Felix Timmermans. That's a famous Belgian author. He lived here and died here. Okay. Otherwise, it's unremarkable. That's an interesting little window. Like long, narrow. Yellow cars. You don't often see yellow cars. It's nice. Bit of colour in the street. Which needs it, to be honest. Now we're heading back to the river Nette, and the bridge, and nice bits. Well, that bit over the river, sort of like the regulatory house for the waterways. That was quite interesting, I thought. And we met the cat on the way. That was good. Oh, there's the church with the scaffolding. So we've come round in a circle. It's basically, yes, that's where we started. Okay. There's fountains over there somewhere. Better not go that. It'll disturb Bob if we go next to the fountain. So, but let's go down this street. It's possibly less busy than the other street, and you can look at the water Oh no, we've been that way. No, let's go down this street. We just have to endure the traffic, that's all. And wild graffiti. Okay. Oh, that's why there's traffic. It's a car park. I'll just flip you back to me. So I was quite impressed with Lear. I'm not impressed with the drivers in Lear. However fast they try to go when they see a camera. But yes, it's quite pleasant. Has a different vibe to Ghent or Antwerp. Although I do prefer Ghent, which is why I often quite end up there doing live streams more often than anywhere else, because it's much cosier. It has convenient alleyways. And I'm now really thinking about that ice cream. Switch you back. We're getting closer to the town. Okay. Oh, is that wide angle? That's wide angle. 66. Oh, everybody seems to have given up talking. I should be giving up talking in precisely 8 minutes. The Abbott's Lodgings Street. Okay. Yes, there's a very sort of focused and concentrated section of Lear that is nice to look at. And then the rest, and then there's the rest. I have to say. Okay, interesting house. Oh, building work again with a circle saw. Everywhere, almost. There's people busy working on a Saturday. Dear me. Yeah, this was the boring street, I'm afraid. There's like not a lot going on in this street, architecturally or otherwise, apart from building work. Block Street. Okay, that's possibly why. Why? Oh dear. That way. I'm lost now. Or perhaps it should have been that way. Oh yes, there's. Let's try that way. That way. Yes, that's the town hall tower. We'll go this way. Along Block Street. What's this? It's the refuge of the Abbey of Nazareth. Okay. 16th century. Alright. Fair enough. For poor women. Old women. Looks kind of like it's got modern windows. Obviously, there's still a lot of poor old women that need it. little garden. It's regular streets. Oh, we're now in Høybrekkstraat, whatever that means. There's like a two-tone house there, sandstone and red brick. Kind of nice. Not a lot going on here. I should be ending the stream soon. Perhaps I can get to the market and end it there. People seem to have drifted off. I'm not surprised. I don't blame you. I would drift off too if I was watching this. Ooh, nice. Ukrainian flowers. Yes, there's the town hall. Oh, another pump. Water pump. Another exotic looking thing. There's a Maria and child on the top of it. Okay. It's the town pump. Okay. Made in 1720. Okay. Old buildings. I see old buildings. We'll round up and finish off with old buildings. Go find food. 20 degrees. It's about similar. That's in Toronto, is it? It's like 20 degrees here as well, approximately. With a breeze, as attested by the wind noise. Perhaps we'll stand on the steps of the town hall and, like I did in was it Middelburg? Can't remember. Or Sertogenbosch, or Hoes, I can't remember. One of those places. I think it was Middelburg. Not sure. To market's market. Market's finished, Bob. There we go. 2:30. $16.97. Okay. A drink specialist shop. I looked at this earlier. If I had my wages, I would have gone in and seen what they had, but my wages don't come in until the end of the month. So. Here we are. This is the market now with all the stalls gone. It's quite different. Much bigger. Yeah. 14th century tower. that was Lear, ladies and gentlemen. I shall just... not that there are any ladies present, as far as I know. Alas didn't turn up, and Abdulabati didn't turn up. This is the town hall, and I shall wish you goodbye from the town hall, and hope you enjoyed mystery action in Leer, in the province of Antwerp, on a beautiful sunny day. And next week on the show, not a clue. I'll have to think of something. I can't keep calling every show mystery. But it is until I sort of decide halfway through the week what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go, and what's going to happen, or if something turns up. But anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it. And see you all again next week.